Hello, hello. Hello, hello, chat. How are you? Text me something if you hear me well and good. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. How are you? Hello, hello. Thank you for likes. Don't forget to follow. You can also watch me on YouTube. It's a little wider screen. It's the last session before before the Friday, right? The Friday we won't have any market to trade. So it's basically whatever we will get right now. That's what it's about to be, right? Hello, hello. How are you? How are you guys? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, ATH, how are you? How are you? How many evals did you pass? Do I ever take a mini? Yeah, I do take minis on New York mostly. I go with micros, but I put 4 or 5 of them and add another 5 and another 5. So yeah, I use them all. Why are you worried about micros? What micros gives you is basically a possibility. Let's say your full position is one micro or one mini or two mini. So it's basically you can add into position if you're not right from the first, and be, by the moment you're in full size of your position, you can be a lot in better situation, you know. You can be in a lot better situation. Same thing, scaling in and scaling out, you know. If you want, you can go watch me on YouTube. You'll see my trade of eight instead of trading view, because the TikTok is always flagging that I cannot be on trading view. So you'll see. Futurithm Academy. It's saying on top. Give me a follow. I'm trying to create community over there. You know, it's a lot harder, but I feel like a lot better perspective over there. And wider screen, more information is just feels like it should be easier. ETH, did you find me? Well, let me Future Rhythm Academy. Yeah, that should be it. Well, let me drop a link. Okay, give me a sec. Oh yeah, that's 2 words. Yeah, yeah, that's 2 words. Thanks. Thanks. Hopefully, you will be a part where you'll see all of this thing grow. I really appreciate the first people who actually go with me. You will have a lot of perks later. Clay Trader, oh, it's like there is so many people that are live streaming right now. You can't possibly know all of them. I don't know him, but maybe I saw some videos. Wait, let me see. Let me see. I'll tell you in a second if I ever saw this guy. I'm about to give me a sec. Clay Trader. What is he doing? Oh, he's like what is he trading? It doesn't look like futures. Because I see level 2 reads. Day trading. Yeah, nice. This is a big niche right now. Like, trust me, it's unfortunately, but the hard times are coming. So it's we will have a lot of people looking for like secondary income because everything will be very, very expensive. So day trading is going to be one of the things that will pop. I'm pretty sure. Exactly same thing happened when we had COVID. I didn't trade yet then, but I'm pretty sure everything is expensive, man. From A to Z, everything. Absolutely everything. Ah, shoot. Wait, let me restart. Let me restart live because TikTok again did some nasty stuff. Wait, I'll be back in 10 seconds. Hey you guys, how are you? How are you? How are you? Thank you very much for joining me. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, guys. How are you? Nice to meet all of you. Thank you for coming over. Hey, Gigi, how are you? Yeah, it looks like a lot of volatility happening, so I'm not even sure what's going on, but something is going on. That's for sure. A lot of mixed signals, I would say. A lot of mixed signals here. We have our kind of main levels here. Let's see what we should expect here. For now, choppy, but there was like quite a bit of volatility there, you know? So that's why I was like, interesting. I have a couple of evals that are halfway cooked, so as I'm not gonna put any real accounts in the play now because this is day before the day off. I don't expect anything too much. So just something light, you know, that's all that in my playbook for tonight. I would say that would be the safe play, you know, because it's very easy to burn accounts. Oh, it's so easy. There is nothing easier than that. Just so you know, you guys can watch me on YouTube as well. Futurithm Academy is that's where I'm allowed to. That's where I'm allowed to show like a screen and wider screen and stuff. You know, so Hello, hello, everybody who is joining. We are having manipulation after manipulation after manipulation. It's very hard to tell what is actually gonna happen here. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? Let's see what's happening tonight. Not much is going on, unfortunately. A lot of movement both directions. Hey Ben, I'm good. How are you? Join me on YouTube, Futurithm Academy. Not right now, Gulab, not right now. I mean, if you want to lose money, then you can try trading all of this, but right now this is all manipulation, you know. There is not much all we can do is to mark the key levels and let the market do its thing, you know, just understand what it's about to happen, you know. I'm using 921 and VWAP. 921 and VWAP. Are you guys new? Are you just starting? What's the story? Just new? I mean, you're just starting trading in general? 8, 20, and 200. All right. Whatever works, right? That's the beauty of trading. That's the beauty of trading. So Gulab, did you try already some prop firms? 1,365 profit. So 15, oh, 20K, 25K. What company? Apex. Good. So 135 is not a lot. The problem with Apex, you will have that account unfortunately only on Sunday, no matter what. But Apex is a good company to start. If you want a small scalp, you can you can just short the top of the range. You know, you can just short like it in 220s for a few points. I don't use Apex, although they were always pretty bad with how they treat traders. Now they changed. They're a lot better now, and they changed bunch of rules. Before I had to make a video how I'm trading to prove that it's not somebody else. It's there was so many problems with them, you know. It was complicated, but the only fun thing was that they were allowing those 20 accounts, you know. So that was basically the only upside of it. Um, and they're good to start. They're good to start just because, you know, they're cheaper. The accounts are cheaper, and if you blow them, it's just cheaper. Um, when it comes to when it comes to to the situation where you start passing accounts, they are not cheap anymore because of their pretty expensive activation fees. So then the only upside with them is you know, 20 accounts. So basically that's it. After passing account, they will tell you to pay activation fee on 25K. I think that's $110 or $109. You will pay that, and they will give you exactly same account again, you know, from zero. So, and in funded, I think there is just no difference than an evaluation. You just need, now you will need to make 4K. Oh, in 25, I don't remember, honestly. I think on 25 it's less. But they have a consistency rule at that point, I think is 30%. So 30%, that meaning you cannot make more than 30% in one day. Well, let me see. Let me see what kind of accounts, what they needed. Do you have intraday trailing or end of day trailing? Probably end of day, right? Yeah. All right, so you 25K account, so you have to do 5 trading days. Safety net is 26,100, so that means you need to make $1,100 of buffer, and and then on top you need to make what is the most you can get? Oh, 50%. It's 50% consistency. Hey, awkward. Yeah, it's nothing really. It's just going sideways. That's why we talk about that's why we talk about Apex. Yeah, and you can make 1,000. So basically, on 25K account, you can make $1,000, right? So you need 2,100 to make total in 5 days without making more than 1,050 bucks in one day. That's it, which is very doable in my opinion. Like how many accounts they allow to trade? 4 minis? Oh, nice. That's 4 minis are actually pretty good. 4 minis are actually pretty good. No, you don't get anything after evaluation. After evaluation, you're just getting the possibility to be moved to a PA account and the big honor of paying activation fee, which in your case will be $109. You'll be moved there to a PA account, and you have to make 2,200 dollars in 5 trading days, and then you will be able to get yourself a nice $1,000. After their 10%, I believe, you will be paid out 900. So yeah, that's about it. When you will get when you will get a little better, you with them, the good thing is that you can have 20 accounts and copy trade them, and that way you can make 2,200 bucks in 5 days, copy them through 20 accounts, and get yourself nice 20 grand by the end of the week. That's the true leverage of Apex. That's what they do best. Like that's why they're still in this business, just because like there are guys who are buying like a big accounts, like 150K accounts, and they pay you around, what I think, like 2,700, 2,750 or so, like almost 3 grand. And if you have 20 accounts, imagine how much money this can be. So that's the real difference between Apex and everybody else. But I stopped using them for a while already. No problem. How many screens? I have 4 screens, but one of them is for streaming and 3 for trading. How many time frames do you check? So I'm currently looking at 1 hour, 15 minutes, 1 minute, and 5 minutes. And sometimes I switch to 4 hour and daily. Well, but that's like once a day, just to see where we at from the bigger time frame standpoint. Thank you for the follow. And it's for everyone is going to be different. I can tell you from my experience is one thing, and one thing mostly is to be extremely focused once you trade. That's why, like right now, when I'm talking with you guys and everything, if I would put a trade on, that would be an account that really doesn't matter for me too much, because I want to be focused on conversation with you guys, and at the same time explaining what I see. I can explain what I see, but to be in a trade, it's slightly more complicated. You want to be zoned in. Read a book, Mark Douglas, Trading in a Zone. That's the best book that you can find. And really, our money is made in a New York session, not in Asia. So confusion comes from the idea. Look, so looking at more time frames will actually should give you clarity, not a confusion, because the bigger time frame will always win against the smaller one. So if in 1 minute it looks like we're going up, but in 1 hour it's clear that we're going down, you cannot trade long. Like, or you can, but it's a lot more risk involved in that. So it's better to join the trade. There is that saying, trend is your friend. So that's exactly, you want to align yourself with bigger time frames. That's the whole point. And when you asked, oh, not you asked, somebody else asked me today if I'm using the only minis, only micros or minis as well. So I can show. This is the prop firm that I use. Wait, can I? Ah, wait. I'll try to switch screen. Here, this is the my funded futures. One of the very good companies as well. I'm gonna log in. So here today, I bought four accounts because they started to give very good options here. So I bought four accounts today, 402. And if you see, the net profit is 1,500, because to pass that account you need 1,500. That's the top what you can make in one day. So I did exactly same here. Another one, 1,509. The third one, 1,552. It's basically And I did all of that using just using micros. I was not using minis, only micros. So I managed to put four accounts in a halfway just with micros. So what I'm trying to say, you don't really need too too much. You don't really need too much of a size in order to get stuff done. That's my whole goal here. And my funded futures now has a really good accounts that can make you a lot of money and very fast. I was mostly using Lucid, but lately I figured that I need to switch. I need to switch companies for now. Although Lucid is a good company, don't get me wrong, it's really good company. Anything else I can answer, guys? I'm happy to. Chicago. Where are you from? Brampton. Where is that? Which state? Oh, Canada? Nice. Originally, I'm from Eastern Europe. Probably you should tell that from my accent that I'm not originally from here, but yeah, currently here. I trade Nasdaq, gold. Right now was very good opportunities, and there still will be some. I'm pretty sure in oil. Same with Dow Jones. So usually in my New York session, I I don't manually trade myself anymore. I created a few bots that can monitor all of the instruments for me, I just basically sit and I watch what's happening and if I like what they're doing or not. So they always watch S&P, Dow Jones, gold, and um, and oil. It's AI's it's AI world, guys. We have to use every resource that we have in order to live an easier life. So it's AI's turns to get our life a little easier. Yo, you're originally from India, nice. But trust me, no bigger companies, no bigger firms, they don't trade by themselves. Everything is done by the computers and by the software. So the easiest software that we can access is Ninja Trader and the bots that can be made in that area. And companies allows to, even prop firms allows us to use it. You know, it's not anything against, because you set up rules and you do everything by yourself. So it's just basically the clicking is what you don't do. You know. So guys, as you see, there is literally nothing. There is nothing. Nothing is happening. Where are all of these people coming from? I don't get it. Like all the spamming and bullshit. Yeah, do you guys, any of you guys using AI in your trading, journey? Because I can tell you one thing, you definitely should use AI. One case that I can tell you that would help you like right away is you can whenever you're trading from like a trade of eight, you can get like CSV file of how did you do the whole week, like the basically report, and you could put that report into like Chat GPT, Claude, or any other AI tool, and it can run you your performance review. Performance review is when it can tell you what you did good, what did you did bad. You can explain your strategy. It can guide you a little bit where you're good or where you're wrong. It can give you like pretty good, review of how what you did good, when are you good, when are you bad, stuff like that. So definitely use it. It will help you. It will help you by far. And that's another thing, which can be just done and used for free almost. So it makes sense to use it. Also, if you would like to have, I'm not sure, Ben, how new you are into all of this, but I can, wait, what was that? Visit my academy, and there is beginner's course there, almost for free. That can give you some guidance of like a breakout strategies, of how to read markets, of what to look for, and stuff like that. Oh, finally we have some sort of movement. Holy moly. it's 6 o'clock, that's why. 6 o'clock. Yeah, yeah, I know, I know. That comes with time. Don't worry, everything will be fine there. You don't need to understand everything right away. So if we would go through this resistance, there is a chance for us to go back all the way to 140. That would be quite a ride down. I can tell you what's more often happens is that when people don't have a good training, they end up they end up reading the market wrong. And when they read market wrong, that's where they lose accounts. My only one suggestion is not to overcomplicate stuff. Don't overcomplicate stuff. Use something simple that you can understand and explain. Strategies like support and resistance, stuff like that. The easier the strategy, then you can work more on stuff like psychology. Because that's going to be another big, big thing to get through. And like right now, what I finally see happening is that we maybe we will break out of this range. We need quite a bit of we need quite a bit of like strength inside, to not to take a trade. When everyone is asking like what is the hardest thing for a trader, I can always tell you the hardest thing for a trader is not to trade. To do anything else but trading. That's the hardest part. When you are in front of the charts, from what I see right now, it has to dump. Because if you would look over here, we are currently in a downtrend, and we are at the last support area. So, in my opinion, we will dump. And if we will start dumping, the one area, the TP number one is here, like around 180 area, and TP2 is 140. That's my take on it. But we need to see the actual breaking. In sessions like Asia, you need a confirmation. I did not. What I'm looking for is for price to break down, come back up, retest the new resistance from support, and then go down. I would enter somewhere right here. Does that make sense? My main strategy is break and retest. So I need the price to break this support, retest it, and then we go with it. That's the rules that I'm following, and I'm not gonna enter anything else, unfortunately. We can see what gold is doing. Gold is climbing up. So gold currently is in the pretty big resistance area. I would scalp this down just for a little bit, for a quick few points. I believe that can drop. Or again, if it will go above, then whom, hum, and then like this, we enter right here. Does that make sense? Good. Are you new? Are you new in the trading world? Did you try already buying the evals from prop firms or something like that? Passed your evals but still new. So how did you pass them? Did you pass just copying someone from internet? Or did you try to do it by yourself? Because if you just started and already passing evals, oof, you're good. I'm happy for you.